So England have just beaten Sweden. The game finished 2-0 to England, and that means England are into a World Cup semi-final for the first time in 28 years. What an achievement by Gareth Southgate. Nobody gave us a hope in hell at the beginning of the tournament, and we are now in the semi-finals, which is absolutely unbelievable. We've worked so hard, and we played really well in this game. I really do just believe we probably deserved, to win. Could have been more. Jordan Pickford was absolutely unbelievable. Having said that, he made 3 unreal saves to keep England in the game and to win England the game. It's crazy, but once we scored, I didn't feel like Sweden would score. I didn't feel like we'd lose. I really didn't. So Gareth Southgate kept the same lineup. He kept with Ali. He kept with Sterling, who had a lot of criticism. In the first half, the first 20 or so minutes, wasn't a lot between the sides. There wasn't a lot. It was just simply, I think both teams were a little nervous, to be fair. And Maguire gave us the lead. A cross in from Ashley Young from the corner, and Maguire was there to head it home to give England the 1-0 lead. Drawing that before and after, Sterling had several chances but failed to convert, which is rather annoying because he did have a decent game, taking out those misses. I think he offered a lot today. So we went in 1-0 at the break, and I felt that if we get another goal, if we get the next goal, that's it. I can't see Sweden getting back in. And 60 minutes, Lingard cross and Ali headed in at the back post. Lovely play by England to make it 2-0. They made changes. They brought on Martin Olsen for the Forsberg, who was really ineffective. They brought on Gudetti, but they created the odd chance, like I say, and there were some really good saves by Jordan Pickford. But it was comfortable in the end for England, and that's fantastic. Delph and Dyer and Rashford all got on the pitch, which is good for them. But Sweden are going home at the quarterfinal stage, which isn't a bad feat for them. I think they'd have taken that at the beginning of the tournament. Incredible. I just didn't feel that nervous about today. I felt like we were going to do it, which was really weird, and we got it done in 90 minutes. We don't have to play extra time and penalties, and that'll put a really good, that'll put us in good stead for Wednesday night. So that is going to be a huge game. Obviously, we don't yet know, for the first time, we don't really know who we're going to play, which usually we already know by the time we've finished. So it will make good viewing. Russia, Croatia. I know who I'd rather play. I'd rather play Croatia. I'd rather play Russia than Croatia. Croatia have so many good players. They have so much top talent, and I think we'd really struggle. But I really do feel we need to maybe try and establish ourselves, and we need to beat someone big, because if we beat Croatia or Russia, we're in the final, and that would be our first final since 1966. And anything can happen when you're in the final. You just never know what is going to happen. I'm so proud. I'm so pleased for this English side. Gareth Southgate has done amazing. He has come such a long way in such a short time. Nobody is throwing aeroplanes anymore. Paper aeroplanes. Nobody's switching it off. Nobody's not watching. Everyone is absolutely glued. It's incredible, and I am so proud of my nation to get into the semi-finals of the World Cup. This is the furthest they've ever gone since I've been alive, and it is just absolutely incredible. I thought we'd go out at the quarterfinals stage. I said I'd be happy with quarterfinals if we went out to somebody who would, go on to be very successful in the tournament. Now I think we just need to take it one game at a time and see who we draw. I'd love to play Russia. I think they're not as good as Croatia. However, having said that, Croatia were very poor against Denmark. Either way, England have a hell of a chance of being a World Cup finalist for the first time since they won it back in 1966. It's very, very exciting times. It's hard to really, get excited because we don't know who's next. But I will be watching the game later, so I will be able to see who we play. I am so thrilled, and I think everyone who is an English supporter, who is English, would have not have expected to be in the semi-finals when the tournament began. But fair play to Gareth Southgate. He has stuck to his guns, and he has got us there, which is a great achievement by Gareth. So thanks so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you're new. I will be covering the semi-finals and the final. And I cover the Premier League and all sorts of other different football bits. So feel free to get involved down below. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.